Hey, what's going on, guys? Ty here. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Super glad to be back. I was out like 10 days because of some sickness. The sickness. I was out with the sickness for 10 days, and yeah, I lost like 9 pounds. So I feel super lightweight and ready to go. So glad to be back. Hey, before I talk to you about something real quick, check out the Card Hedge. The Card Hedge is a pricing tracking tool. You can check prices on 20,000 of the top cards, and they track across every graded card and across eBay, MySlabs, Golden Auctions. They do a great job. I've been using them, and you get 7 days free if you click the link in the show notes. Highly advise you to give them a try. We'll be doing some more. I'll actually do some videos on how I use them to run analytics for myself in the coming days. So anyway, check them out. Link in the show notes. Now, if you didn't see the article a couple days ago in the New York Post, that Topps, it basically described what happened over the last few days of the Topps Fanatics MLB license issue and ordeal, how Fanatics came in and snatched the deal, and it surprised everyone at Topps. But it mentioned that essentially Eisner was trying to sell off Topps, late last year. And they went on to say, which I found was pretty interesting, that the reason essentially Topps lost the deal was because they just stopped investing in their business. Their revenue was like $572 million last year, and they invested like $1 million back in their business. The money they were making from the business was going back into the executives' pockets, more or less. And it showed. It showed not just in the things that we saw and still see as collectors, but it showed to the MLB. And they didn't want to do a long-term deal with a company that wasn't investing back in their business, trying to be creative, putting money into R&D, to do things differently and better and to evolve, which is a shame. It's a total shame. But it let it be a reminder, right? If you are a business owner, or if you're running any sort of sports collectible business, don't stop being innovative, for one, but also don't stop putting money back into the business, into yourself, into your creativity, into your ability to learn, because it goes a long way, and people notice that, and that absolutely crushed Topps. So I thought that was really interesting. The link to that article is in the show notes. But what I wanted to talk about was what we're seeing happen with the latest release of Topps Chrome. And it's super frustrating because if you go to the blowout forums, right, you look at the Topps Chrome thread, you're seeing people frustrated with QC issues, which happen all the time, right? QC issues are a part of card collecting. Panini, Topps, Upper Deck, it doesn't matter. But they're happening quite frequently with Topps Chrome. And you're seeing people that are going and buying blaster boxes and not getting pinks or sepias, or getting, all of certain inserts and none of these. And it's just kind of a mess. And now you're seeing some of the shipments that are going out from Topps. People that bought hobby boxes direct on Topps.com are getting blaster boxes instead, which is a major snafu. And Topps is going to have to clear that up. And you got people that bought the Topps hobby light versions on Topps.com that are still 2 weeks removed from ordering and not even seeing shipment notifications. In fact, I'm one of those guys. I bought light when it came out because I wanted to test those boxes out. And so you have that, and then you have something that I think it shouldn't be swept under the rug. I think it's pretty frustrating. You had Allen and Ginter, where you had the promise of a Jared Kelenic super short print card, and you have Topps Chrome, where you have the promise of a Jared Kelenic super short print card, and they're not popping up. Now, I don't want to go so far as to say that they're lying, because that's not fair, because for all we know, the Kelenics could be in there, but something needs to be said, because you can't have major products like Ginter and Topps Chrome, where you have the promise of arguably the biggest chase card in the product, and the card's not popping up. And I just hope this is not a sign of things to come with Topps for the next few years. Because look, a lot of us have been committed to Topps we have spent thousands and thousands of dollars to buy the cards, to buy, singles, whatever it may be, right? But I just hope what we're seeing here is not a pattern forming of what's going to happen. Topps giving up. I hope Topps has not given up for the next few years as the contract runs out and as things go, towards, to Fanatics. There's a lot of us that have been dedicated, and we appreciate Topps, and we want to see, certain sets done the right way. And we want to see transparency. We want to see some honesty. But you saw in that article that they stopped investing in their business, and others noticed it, and they lost their contract because of it. And here we're starting to see, I think, a pattern forming that I think, hopefully Topps sees this, or, and I'd love to know your comments below, but this can't happen. This can't be the sign or the pattern that takes place for the next few years as they lose their contract. And we see a lack of commitment to doing the right thing, lack of transparency. So anyway, I just wanted to voice my frustrations and thoughts real quick on that. Hope you're having a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.